John Hart, and today I'm a little dirty here. I'm over here in the middle of a restoration project that in the middle of it I decided to share it with y'all. So a buddy of mine, Jimmy, gave me a whole bunch of plates. 4 45s, 4 Olympic plates that were 45s, and then 4 10-pound plates. And they got them out of a man's garage who had passed on. And these plates are all rusty. And so I decided to go ahead and run a little solution that I found online of pure vinegar. Just I let these plates sit in the vinegar for 72 hours, 3 full days. They were that rusted and looked that corroded. So I decided to go for it and let it sit there even longer than the 1 or the 2 days. Gabriel, why don't you come on over here and show them what these baths look like. We've already started pulling out the plates, and you can see that a lot of the plates have left complete corrosive mess underneath there, and it's just like mud. It's ugly, rusty mud. I'm going to pull out a plate for you all so you can see what it looks like now and how disgusting it is. So I'm about to carry it across the floor. This was completely orange. Gabriel, come on a little closer and take a look how it's already started to pull off the rust without us doing a thing. And it's all about to peel off when we take the wire brushes to it. So watch what happens as I take them on over. We got a couple of 10s left in here, and we'll show you how they all look at all 3 stages. And so now you can see as I spray it down, just rinsing it off pulls off even more rust. See that? So the plate is pretty clean. Just right out the gate. Gabriel, why don't you come flip this over so I can show them what it looks like on the other side too. Okay. And we'll show them that too. Having a conversation over here. Flip that one over. And so I give that one a spray down. You see again, a lot of the rust is just falling off of it with the water hitting it. So Gabriel just pulled out the last plate from the vinegar bath. Show them what that one looks like, Gabriel. Just throw that on the floor right in front of it. Not like that, son, but okay. Why don't you stand it up against the other plate, son? That was brilliant. Okay, so you can see that one came out looking really clean. So, and the rust, again, see how it's just falling right off of it. 72 hours, exactly. And that was, flip it over, son, that was one of the most disgusting sets of plates. You can see, again, the rust is just falling right off of it, right there. Okay, so I'm going to show you, turn the water off, son. I'm going to show you the different stages that we've gone through. So that one is fresh out of the bath. This one, I've already wired. Turn it back on, son. I've already wired it and gotten the rust off of it, off the front end. And there's still a little bit off the back end. So you can see how clean it's coming out, right? So it's almost ready to be wired. You can turn that off. It's almost ready to be wired. It looks good. And then over here, we have the ones that we've already done. This yellow that you're seeing right here is no longer the corrosion that was on there on these plates. These plates have already been done. You see on both sides how clean they came out. These are just drying and they're waiting for later. So underneath we had some green. Yeah. All right, good, Gabriel. Show us how easily these things come off. How you're using the wire brush. Just a barbecue grill brush. You see how quickly it comes off. How easily it comes off. And so total time investment here, it's really not that much. And once we've had this sitting in the vinegar bath for the last 3 days, it's really just falling off. The rust is falling off. Whatever's left on there is just falling off completely and easily. So it's not much of a problem. It's not taking a whole bunch of elbow grease, otherwise I wouldn't even be doing it. And my son, who loves manual labor, of course, he'd probably still be doing it because he likes doing manual labor. So, right, Gabriel? No, negative. See, it's all dry coming off of there. Let me spray that off. Watch how clean that is. Look at that. It's coming off. It's looking almost purely silver. Show us the other side, son. Flip it over. Look at that. That's nice looking right there. Not bad, not bad. So we'll show you how we move into the next phase in a moment. Okay, so the plates are all laid out on cardboard. What we're using right now is we're using some Rustoleum primer. It has paint in it as well. It's the primer that we're after right here. So rather than just going and spray painting them, we realized that as hard as we were scrubbing these things, as hard as we were going at it with the wire brushes, that there's a light layer of, you know, oxidation on there still that we're just not willing to invest any more elbow grease into. So we're going with the primer from Rustoleum, and then we're going to use, it's black Rustoleum primer, and then we're going to use some black spray paint from Rustoleum again to go ahead and cover those things. So go ahead, Gabriel, continue to spray. You see we're doing, you know, a moderate layer of primer on top of this right here. Gabriel, give that big one a shot. And we're getting around the edges. So we're going to finish all these off and let them sit for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, let them dry, flip them, and then we're going to go with the other side and let them sit again for another hour and a half, 2 hours. So this was the net result. Excuse my breathing hard. I just did a high rep set of deadlifts. And you can see the quality. These are new plates. After we got rid of all the rust and we went ahead and we coated them with primer and then one layer of regular paint. You can see they're smooth. The rust is all gone. I got so inspired by doing those plates that we went ahead and took these 35s, which we had, that were completely rusted on the inside, all the way on the inside of the dish, on both of these, completely rusted through. And we let them sit in the vinegar bath for the week. As well, I took these dumbbells, these 15s and these 12s, and they were also, you know, completely rusted, falling apart. Tried to match them as close as possible to the standard, you know, metallic silver. But Battleship Gray is good. And plus, again, they're like new. The handles even, every bit of it is like new. So these are the end results of our restoration project with the plates over here at the Heart Gym. And you can really appreciate it once you see these 25s, which we thought were in spectacular shape. Suddenly you see how chipped up and beat up they are, you know, compared to these brand new 45s, you know, which really haven't been taken out on a road trip yet. Again, excuse my breathing hard, recovering here. So that's it. Very excited, very happy for doing this project. Very happy with the condition of the plates and how they've all come out. And now that we're taking them on a test run, we're actually seeing that they're actually not chipping like the standard plates that you find. These things are getting banged up left and right, and I'm rolling them on the floor and everything. And you can see the ends are not wearing off as I roll it across the floor. So not bad. And that's it.